Alright guys, so there's a couple vehicles stuck up on Skyliner Road. It's up above Tumalo Falls. There's still snow up there and they found it, so they're stuck. So we're gonna head out there and go get them. So it's about a 50-minute drive up there, so we'll go get them out. Hey guys, so we're just getting up into the snow. It's not that bad right here. Let's take it nice and easy. Looks like we'll be putting our tire chains on here in a second. First, we're going to get our snow boots on. It's always fun.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
So how much further is the other truck?
It's probably like, I don't know, a little less than a mile. It's not that far.
Less than a mile.
It's around the corner.
So I'm going to need to put my tire chains on.
Okay.
So that's going to be a few minutes.
That's fine. Appreciate it, Troy.
Yeah. Alright guys, we got the chains on. We're just lowering the truck back down now. And then we'll be getting some guys out of here. So there's one, looks like Ford Bronco right ahead of me. And then the other vehicle is up around the corner. So, we'll get them out. Deep stuff here. So we don't want to get too close to the edge because that's just a drop off. But trying to get my front tires over there. up here. We'll probably just winch him back to me and then pull him down. Makes it way easier. Let's see. Tangly mess. And our little soft shackle here. Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
So you've got traction boards just under this one?
I think they're on the ball.
Are they on both?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn your wheel straight. Okay, whoop. So you said they're a mile up this?
Not a mile. They're literally just around the corner.
What?
How far up would you say they are?
A mile?
No.
They're not a mile. They're like right around this corner. How far is the reach on your winch?
It's 200 feet.
Okay, they're probably like 200 to like 300. Right around this corner.
Alright. Let me
I might be wrong about that, but that's my guess.
let me walk up there real quick and see how deep it gets.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I got somebody right here last year.
Really? We plowed through it earlier in the day, and I figured that might have been because the snow was a little bit softer, and then it probably froze up and a little bit harder. There they are.
How long have you guys been stuck?
For like she's been stuck for a couple of hours. We went to Harbor Freight and got tools and things that we thought we could get her unstuck with, and then got it back out here maybe an hour ago.
Okay.
And got stuck.
Okay, awesome. Alright guys, so we finally got unstuck. The snow is just too deep. So I just had to fill the holes in with some ice and snow and back out. I sent the customer in their first rig out so they go home, and we're gonna reach out to Casey to see if he wants to bring his track Jeep up here to get him out. The kids are from Vegas, up here on vacation, tested out their Ford Broncos in the snow, and they didn't do so well. So of course, no recovery gear as usual. So we're just backing down the mountain right now, and then we'll be on our way home. So it doesn't look that bad, but the problem is it's deep in spots, and then it's just solid ice when you break through, and then my differentials just drag and they can't break that ice up. So this is why we got our other trucks. Just got to get them running. Then I can just float on the top of this stuff. And no issues. So, alright. I'll be back. We need your track Jeep, but we also need my 6x6. So I think there's still some mud in
I
there.
think there's a lot of mud in there.
So it's up in the snow where the 6x6 kept breaking through. But my pickup and trailer isn't going to make it to where we need to unload
No,
the
it's
Jeep.
too washed out.
So the road's washed out.
Yeah, it's washed out all the way down Skyliner.
So we got to take the 6x6 to get the track Jeep to the snow so that we can take the track Jeep up to get the Bronco.
Yep.
It's going to be an adventure.
That'll be a quick adventure.
Anytime I say that, it's not.
Well, if I had that done,
Yeah, hold up. What are we waiting on for this?
I just got the carburetor back yesterday, so that'll be going on. I need to switch out the fuel tank, fuel pump, and then build a front bumper for the winch.
And then it's ready to roll?
Pretty
Again?
much. Again.
Yeah.
And then the big motor's getting built for it. It's going to be hopefully soon. So, and then we'll eventually put that wrecker boom that's on that truck
On that one?
on here and build a wrecker bed for this and scoot this back
Move
so we
it
have
to the very back.
so we have a little bit better balance.
Yeah. And then continue working on
Continue working on that.
that one. Is
So-
that in a different record bed now?
Yeah, that's a surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise. You can't see. Neither can I. Road's full of surprises.
So, but that one we're gonna cut the cab because I'm too big for that cab. So I gotta stretch it so I can fit because the steering wheel's like right here.
Yeah. I think
So.
people were smaller back then.
Yeah. And then we may do a 12 valve in that. I don't know. Big healthy 12 valve.
Nice. Well, let's go pull out a Bronco.
Yeah. So there is,
That's what I was wondering. Is it?
so there's dirt and there's a turnaround right up here.
So should we back her up past that tree and turn around there?
Yeah, so there's a road, a crossroad right there.
Okay.
It gives you more room to turn around.
I think you're fine on this. Just take it easy and try to stay on the center, more packed stuff. Not get out to the sides. And then we'll go down past that tree. That dirt is and back you around where that is in that dirt. So if you're not like, because we try it right here, you're gonna sink in that. So just try to stay center on this and we'll see if we can get down there. If not, I'll hook on and pull you back there.
Try to stay more over this way a little bit. Okay, back. There you go. Okay, straight back. Okay, back up again.
Just go around this 6x6 hole.
Don't worry about that little hole.
So you're gonna follow basically, now you're gonna get back in these main tracks and just stay on the pack looking track the rest of the way down.
Yeah, this was last night. I found the dirt,
Yeah, you found dirt.
but my diffs found the ice chunks.
Let's head down the hill.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, guys, we made it back. Casey's loaded, and we're getting ready to go get some lunch. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.